Hey guys, what is going on? Dudetbg here, coming at you with some new Call of Duty content, because I got nothing better to do. And oh my gosh guys, it is finally over. The reveal of the multiplayer gameplay for Call of Duty Ghost has finally been released, so now we can actually see what the gameplay looks like. I was waiting to watch this at my computer screen since 8 in the morning. And I was so hyped for this, and I was so excited for this, and I finally got to see it. And just please guys, just leave me a like right now, because it'll be highly appreciated. That's what motivates me to do these videos. My last videos didn't really get any views or any likes or just anything at all, so I mean, especially for this video, just please like it, because I put a lot of time and work into this video. I've been analyzing all the trailers, just everything, the entire live stream. I've just been analyzing it over and over and over again, trying to get the most information out of it as possible to share with you guys and just sum it all up. So anyway guys, I got two lists. I got pros and I got cons for Call of Duty Ghost, which I'm going to explain, and then I kind of want to go a little bit more in depth with squad mode. So let's jump right into this. First off, let's start with the pros. Number one, quickscoping may be harder to do. I feel like quickscoping is now going to be a little bit harder, because with your peripheral vision and just like what I've seen with the mechanics, it just seems like that it won't be a black circle anymore. I just feel like it's going to just zoom in quicker. And I feel like just the way that it zooms in, just the actual movement of it, I just feel like it just looks like it's going to be a different way of quickscoping that no one's really ever like learned before. So I mean, I feel like that it's going to maybe balance it out. So yeah, that's my number one. My number two is there's finally no death streaks. I am so glad they took death streaks out. It took them 2 games to do it, and they finally accomplished it. I mean, well, I never played MW2. I started MW3, but I mean, from MW2 to MW3, it was crazy. I don't know if they had it in any other games. I think it took them like 2 games to finally figure it out. But anyway, yeah, no death streaks. I'm very happy about that. Number 3, they finally come out with better graphics. Now, when I first saw this game, first thing that popped in my mind was, boom, this is Battlefield. It looks just like Battlefield, or at least definitely not like Battlefield graphics like this next gen Battlefield, but it's probably about current gen Battlefield graphics. It looked pretty amazing. Granted, I mean, we should have had graphics like that a long time ago, considering this is the type of graphics that Battlefield had already. So anyway, yeah, it is nice to actually see an improvement going from Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which kind of has cartoony graphics, over to something much more realistic. So yeah, graphics were definitely increased. 4. Okay guys, I was so excited when I finally heard this. They have come out with a new clan versus clan playlist. This is exactly what I was saying in my video. It's just so cool how I was just able to completely predict what they were gonna do. And I mean, if you go and you watch my Call of Duty wish list, you'll see I was talking about putting in an actual clan playlist, which actually I don't know if it was in that video or if it was in a different video, but I do remember talking about putting a clan playlist in, and I thought that it was a great idea. Oh wait, no, it was my playing solo video. But anyway, yeah, and they put it in. Like, it was just so cool. Like, I was just talking about that in one of my videos before, and they finally put in a clan playlist where it just matches you up with another clan. So that's amazing. I was so excited about that. Then number 5, we have a game-ending kill streak, or I don't know if it's game-ending or not, but it's called an Odin strike, I believe, and it's kind of like the Moab, I think, except. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Thought that was kind of cool. then we get into. Actually, I'm going to keep talking about this a little bit. I really wanted to have some streaks like that, just because like it's nice, especially to like have something to like try and get. Like with me for Black Ops 2, it was the swarm. I'm always trying to get a swarm, so that's pretty neat. It always keeps me interested in the game. So yeah. Now number 6, we got a new gun classification, which is marksman. We got marksman guns now, which those are kind of like if you remember the MK14 from MW3, or just guns like that would be classified as a marksman gun now. So they have guns like that to use, and I always thought that those guns were really fun. Like the FAL, there's a gun that could have been classified as a marksman gun. It's from medium to long range, and it's semi-automatic. So I mean, that's really neat. I like how they're bringing in a whole new classification of guns, and I've always wanted to have more guns like that, because I've always thought they were really fun to use, and it takes a considerable amount of skill to use them. And so that is very neat. Number 7, I am very happy with the new idea which they've done with the perks. They now have an 8-point class slot for perks, which I think you're able to actually take out your lethals or attachments, and it can get to a maximum of 11 slots, or not slots but points, and each perk is worth a certain amount of points. So you got perks that are worth 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and the highest one is 5 points. So that's pretty amazing. They've basically done the pick 10 system with perks, which I have watched another commentator explain how explain that before this game was even dropped, or before they showed us in multiplayer. So that's pretty neat that they put that in. I thought that was pretty amazing. I'm excited to use that. Very, very excited. Now, number 8. This is wonderful. I was hoping that they would bring this back, and this was still my this was on my Call of Duty Ghost wish list, which the support actions that you do, like capturing flags and like getting like dog tags and stuff like that, that is all coming back, and that's all going to help with your streaks. So that's wonderful. So I could get my streaks easier by playing the objective, and it makes me want to play the objective more, because I never really felt a reason why I should play the objective, just because, I mean, if it's not helping my streaks, then I don't know why I would use it. That's why I wasn't MW3. Call of Duty Ghost was a little bit different. So yeah, those are my pros. Now let's get down into my cons. Sorry if this thing is going pretty long, guys, but I mean, I have a lot to talk about, and if you guys want to just skip ahead to different things, you can. I don't really care. You could skip around if you want. Oh yeah, by the way, if you've watched all the way up to here, or if you've watched all the way up to here, then leave a comment saying, what should you leave? Just say, leave a comment saying, started from the bottom, now we're here, and then I'll know that you watched it all the way to here. Okay, guys? So yeah, now let's read these cons. Number 1. I do not like how they have the squad thing where you have 10 people and you can only prestige them once. I think that's kind of stupid. I liked it where you can just prestige yourself 10 times and then fully count yourself as like, I'm a 10th prestige, not this guy's first prestige, this guy's 0 prestige. I don't like that idea. So yeah, I don't really like how the prestige system works. Number 2, I was kind of mixed about the sniping. I feel like it may be harder to quickscope, but I also feel like it may be easier to quickscope too, because you got peripheral vision. So I feel like it may be overpowered if quickscoping is easy to do. So yeah, and also it is one shot. It's still one shot kill for snipers. So yeah, snipers may be OP. I don't know yet. Number 3. I want more than just one dog. I really do, guys. Yeah, I know they're putting Riley in. He's only like the 3rd streak you can get in the assault package or something like that. And honestly, I feel like we got so hyped for this quad rotor drone, and like everyone was like, "Oh my God, it's the quad rotor drone!" And it turned out it sucked. Now, you know, this is what's gonna happen with this dog. It's gonna turn out that everyone's gonna hate it. No one's gonna use it. Maybe they'll use it for a week or 2 weeks, but then they'll find out how bad it is, and then they'll just take it off. Because if you think about it, it's one dog, and then if you go and think about the whole bunch of dogs that we have in this Call of Duty game, where a huge like horde of dogs is coming at you. Do you know how easy it is to kill those things? I mean, it only takes a couple hits. Now, how many hits is it going to take for Raleigh the dog to actually die? I don't know, but I mean, I feel like that he's not going to be very powerful. So yeah, I don't feel like he's going to be a very good asset if you put him as your score streak. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion about that dog. I don't know. I don't feel like it's going to work very well. And then we get down, oh my gosh, to number 4. Support streaks. They're back. So this kind of sucks. It's kind of helping people who aren't very good at the game. People who suck at the game can now die as many times as they want, and they can still get their streaks. That's just kind of, that's gay in my opinion. Seriously, dude. Why do we need these? I mean, this isn't good. And if you think about it, go look at this is for my number 9 complaint, but I'm just gonna say right now, go look at what the streaks are. For support streak, the last streak for your support streak is the exact same streak as the assault streak. So I mean, what is that? Is that the Odin strike? That better not be an Odin strike. Because if it is, that's complete BS. I am not going to go and get killed by some noob using a support. Yeah, using support and just getting an Odin strike. That is not going to work for me. Or whatever you want to call it. Moab. Whatever. So, that is not going to work if that's what it turns out to be. So yeah. I'm not very happy about those support streaks. Number 5. The pistols look completely OP. Just like Black Ops 2. If you go and watch it, it only takes 2 to 3 kills to kill someone with those pistols. And yeah, they just look completely overpowered. Number 6, I don't like how the UAV is on the ground, where you basically place it somewhere like a sentry gun. That's not good. Why do we care if it's on the ground or if it's actually in the air? I feel like that it was a good idea to just keep it in the air, because then it actually gave someone a point to go and put on those rocket launchers to shoot down your streaks. Like, that's the whole point why you would go and use that up, so then you wouldn't have a slot to use pistols, and then that's overpowered. So I mean, pistols are going to be even more overpowered now, because you're not going to have people running around with rocket launchers ready to shoot your streaks down. They're going to all be running with pistols. So that's another. I feel like pistols are going to definitely start taking over even more for this next Call of Duty game. I don't think they've learned with Black Ops 2. So yeah, UAV on the ground, don't see why they did that. Kind of weird. I don't like to take the time to find a place to put that thing either. I just like to throw that thing up in the air and that's it. But anyway, yeah. So number 7, Hardpoint is now gone. I don't... Why? Okay, I never really played Hardpoint, but that's Hardpoint basically set the stage for the whole competitive MLG Call of Duty thing. And now it's gone, so I don't really get that. Number 8, apparently there's something where you can turn invisible. I don't know how that is, but it's like some cloaking device thing in the support package. So that's really weird. And yeah, basically, guys, that's what my cons are. So cons, they're kind of scary. I feel like that this game may break, just like how some of these past Call of Duty games have. So yeah, there's a lot of pros. I mean, I like these. I like the pros for this. I feel like that they're definitely being pretty innovative. Cons, some of this stuff can be scary. A lot of it can probably be patched. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to now get into explaining the squad mode. Okay. So yeah, squads. For number one, the first game mode, you got squad versus squad, which I guess this is what they said in the reveal, was it's 1v1, meaning that you're going to have yourself with your squad, and then you're going to have a real enemy player with his squad of AI bots. So that's how that's going to work. So yeah. Oh yeah, sorry if you can hear my baby sister in the background. But anyway, so yeah, I think that's how squad versus squad's gonna work. Then you go to number 2, which is war game, which you can choose any game mode, and you have 5 of your squad members, and you're fighting AI bots. So basically, this is basically combat training, and this is helping to your online stats apparently, which is what they said in the reveal. So that's really weird. Then number 3, you get the safeguard, which that's pretty self-explanatory. This is just your basic survival mode, like what they had in MW3, except you can have your squad mates on your side. It's co-op, so I believe you might, I don't know if you can, you might be able to have your like real people on your team with you, helping you in this survival mode game. Then you get to Assault, which Assault you matchmake with offline squads. The real squads made by real people, but you're matchmaking with them, and you can choose you choose players to help you fight these offline squads that are just AI bots, and you can choose you can choose like your people from your friends list to kind of help you, or you can just like fight it out with your squad. So it can just be your squad versus a bunch of AI squad bots. So yeah, squads does not look very good to me. I do not want people running around them, just going around and Call of Duty, like especially noobs, just running around saying that they got 3 kill death ratios because they're facing bots the entire time. Because they said in the MP reveal that it was going to actually affect your online multiplayer stats. So I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe it'll work like MW3, where survival it was completely separate stats and you could only get to like a certain level and then it stopped or something. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I mean, they better not go and add this to your normal online, because that can be kind of scary. I'm kind of scared about how squads is gonna work. But yeah, guys, squads is kind of confusing. I don't even know if I got it all right. I'm sorry if I messed any of this up, or any of this at all. I had to analyze just all of this stuff over and over and over again to actually like get it straight in my mind how this works. But it's good for me because now I understand the game a lot better, and it's good for you guys because now you guys understand the game a lot better. Or for any of you guys who are actually watching this, my last videos, I already told you guys beginning of the thing that they didn't get very they really didn't get very many views or anything. So yeah. And so yeah, if you could just please guys leave me a like. I've done so much work on this video, giving you guys all this information. We're already like 19 minutes into this. Just please guys, I don't know if you watched all the way through. I don't blame you if you didn't watch all the way through. I may put some things in telling you what to skip to watch certain things in the video, but yeah, that's basically it. So if you enjoyed this, leave me a like. You can leave me a comment. Please subscribe to me. I would love it if I could boost my subscriber base by the end of 2014, maybe 2015, I don't know, but I want to at least have 50 subs eventually, because that would be amazing. And you guys are amazing. Like all the things you do, leave me likes on my videos. So yeah, that's wonderful. So anyway guys, that was all for today's commentary. If you dislike my video, well, like I say, you can You can rip off my limbs and feed me to a bunch of piranhas, like I said in my last video. But anyway, guys, that's all. So I'll see you later. Peace.
UAV on standby. UAV inbound. Hostiles have destroyed your UAV. Hostile care package inbound. Be advised, hostile UAV inbound. I'm out! EMP up! Hostile counter UAV above.